Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Tammy and today I will be giving you a little get ready with me / story time video. I know we're in quarantine and there's absolutely nowhere that I need to go, but I thought I'll just switch it up a little bit, show you guys some of my makeup skills. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Interact with me across socials. Let me know what you think of this video. Thank you so much to everybody that subscribed. I'm so happy to see that you guys are supporting me and are very keen for the content that I'm going to bring out. The story is about an ex of mine that is currently in jail. He's actually my most recent ex, so this is the person I was literally dating not too long ago. So this is how the whole relationship started. I had just moved to Joburg. I had just gotten a new job and my birthday was approaching at the time. So you know, I was in a lot of like transition stages, very single as well, very open to being in a relationship because new town, new job, you know, new year. I was just ready to be wooed and swept off my feet. Because I'm like quite a shy person, when I started my job I did not want to draw any attention to myself. Like my first week at work was actually my birthday, and I remember not really telling anyone except for like one other girl that I was quite close to at work that it was my birthday or my birthday was approaching. And you know, I was just trying to keep it moving. I didn't want to do anything hectic. I didn't even have like a birthday party in mind. I just wanted to do something cute by myself, you know, because I was turning 23 and there wasn't really much significance around that age. So for me it was just about, you know, self-care, being by myself. I received, I think, a call on my personal number from this floral company, and they were like, we have a delivery for you. And I was like, who is this from? What's going on? Like, what's popping? I'm so confused. I get the call and I'm like, who is this from? Like, what is it about? Because I am not expecting any kind of delivery right now. They're like, it is from an anonymous sender. This was probably the day before my birthday, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe one of my friends, you know, is being cute or whatever, trying to surprise me, because I absolutely had no like romantic interest at the time. The flowers come. It is a very elaborate arrangement and it wasn't like particularly according to my style, but I appreciated the romance and the, I guess, extravagance of it. I don't really remember what the note said, but it was something about putting a smile on my face. And I remember asking like a few people that I was potentially speaking to at the time around like the flowers. I'm trying to figure out who possibly sent them to me, and none of the people I was speaking to knew about the flowers. Nobody had sent me anything, and with no luck I just kind of let it go, and I thought, oh well, I'll find out who the person is eventually. Later that day I received a text from an unknown number, and the person just said to me, hey, did you like the flowers? I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? Like, who could this possibly be? Because I don't give out numbers to strangers. I don't have friends that will just give out my number. It's genuinely like, you know, one of those things, that unwritten rule. So I'm like to this person, thank you, but who is this and what were they for? Like, I'm so confused. The person is like, hey, I am so and so. I sent you the flowers because I just wanted to put a smile on your face. I ask him, who are you? Like, where did you get my number? That's what I'm more interested in than the flowers, to be honest. And then he's like, I got your number from a friend. It just sounded really shady, to be honest, because as I've said, I don't have friends that will just give my number out. So he's like, really likes me, he would love to get to know me. I say to him, Okay, because I mean, as I said, I was completely single. I did not have any plans for my birthday, and you know, I was quite keen to see that someone was giving me a little bit of attention, as well as the experience of feeling special on my birthday week. We communicate, and he basically says that he would like to take me on a date. And for me, it was quite tricky because this person was a stranger, and I did not want to put myself in a compromising position, especially because we know how like dangerous this country is with gender-based violence and all those kinds of things. So I was trying to really play it safe. Him and I agree that we will meet at a public space for our first date and just get to know each other and see how it goes. I had told him that it was my birthday that week, so naturally, I guess for someone that's trying to impress, he was trying to also incorporate the birthday festivities within this courting me phase. And he asked me, what would you like for your birthday? And at the time, I genuinely just wanted a cute little spa day and an Alma BB. And like, you know, I was feeling froggy. I was gonna leap. I didn't know this person from a bar of soap. I didn't know what his pocket looked like, but I had a good feeling that, you know, the person was alright. That same day, he went to the Louis Vuitton store. He bought me the Alma bag, and he sent me a picture of it, and he's like, got the bag, you'll get it on our date. He books the spa day at the Four Seasons. I get a call from them just confirming what treatments I want to do, but it was like so cute and everything was just planned. I was so obsessed like with the whole experience. So Saturday comes and I had my spa date that morning. My birthday had already passed. Oh, I forgot a very important thing. On the day of my birthday, during the week, he sent me another bouquet of flowers. It was like 100 red roses, and it was so like embarrassing for me at work because I was still the new girl and I kind of didn't want to draw attention to myself, but like now I had this huge bouquet of flowers sitting on my desk. Obviously people were gonna ask like, what's the occasion? And when I told people it's my birthday, they were like, oh my god, why didn't you tell us it's your birthday? We would have done something. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is so awkward for me. I get really embarrassed like by those types of things. So cool. Saturday morning I have my spa day. After the spa day, it went like really nicely. I was just by myself. He was just checking on me. How's the spa day? Are you doing well? What's going on? Then after that, I think I went home, you know, to freshen up, get ready for our date. And then we met at a street bar named Desire. It's one of my favorite spots here in Joburg. It's in Parktown, but it's really cute, really casual. It was really nice for a first date. Instantly, the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my god, this guy is so beautiful. He was very attractive, well built, reasonably aged, not creepy whatsoever. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but I did not expect him to be good looking, you know, decent at all. I'm just used to meeting sleazeballs. The date is going well, no awkward vibes whatsoever. He didn't even hesitate. He was just like, I want to date you. Like, naturally I was, I guess, not so keen because I didn't know him very well, but I was still open to the idea of dating. So I said to him, I like that your intentions are clear, but on my end, I genuinely need to get to know you. Take things easy, and then hopefully we'll see whether I think we can date. Started dating maybe like a week later because I also didn't hesitate. I thought he was quite decent, although there were still some elements of his life that I found a bit mysterious. I was still trying to get to know him, trying to figure out who he was and what he was about. One of the first things we discussed when we, I guess, started dating was like what line of work we in. I had like a cute full-time job. My life was reasonably simple. I didn't have anything complicated going on. He, according to him, was in property, and he would apparently flip houses, and this was stuff that I saw being around him. I considered it like as a viable stream of income for him, and he seemed passionate. When we'd hang out, we'd always be watching these like YouTube videos of homes, like seriously into this whole property thing. I started to see a little bit of shadiness, his daily doings, just him like lacking in communication. I could not quite put my finger on it. If I can see that there's something shady about your lifestyle and I am romantically involved with you, I do want to alert myself so that I know what I'm getting into. You never know what the ramifications could be, right? You never know how you could be implicated. So it's always best to be alert and aware instead of just looking the other way. So I guess our first incident that kind of put me on high alert was when I went to see him, and we hadn't really seen each other in a while. I had been busy. It was the art fair week last year and a lot was going on. I had my commitments at work, I had my responsibilities with my independent project. He had a very flexible schedule, and it was always easy for him to just help me out when I needed stuff. If I needed something to be dropped off or picked up and I was supposed to be somewhere else, he was always ready to just jump in and help me with whatever I needed. It wasn't strange for me that like our schedules would kind of collide, but we'd still make time to, you know, commit to one another's responsibilities or help each other out. So I said to him, can we just like hang out on Sunday? I know you're busy, I'm also busy, but it would be great to just like, you know, hang out, because Sundays were usually our downtime. And then when Sunday came, I asked, what is the plan? Are we hanging out? Are we gonna go eat out, or should I just order, you know, something? We loved ordering sushi or whatever, fast food, and just watching Netflix. So I hang around his house the whole day, basically waiting for him. And when he comes back, he is in a hurry. There's literally somebody waiting for him outside, and he's like, I gotta go. And I'm like, where are you going, boo?
What's happening? Like, what's going on? Where are you going?
There was just a lot of tension around him having to go, and he was not being very clear about where he was going. I just find a lot of things about you abnormal, and I've never been in a relationship like that. So clarify, like clarity must be clear to see. He basically was like to me, I can't really get into it, but my life is potentially in danger. Now I'm sitting there like, how can you leave me in your house basically for the whole day, then you come back to pack up your stuff to go? What's gonna happen to me? So he was like, no, go back to your own place. I just need to lay low for the time being. I am not used to like ride or dying, gangster for life. I was instantly freaked out, and I was not trying to be involved in any kind of like life-threatening situation. So my first instinct was, I'm out, and I packed my things immediately. And in my mind, I had told myself that I'm never coming back here again. Despite what could happen, whether he's in the right or he's in the wrong, I do not see myself being involved with someone who lives on the run, like literally ups and goes. It was absolutely terrifying for me. And while I'm on the way home, he calls me, and he's low-key like explaining, but not really, but just saying that his life is at risk and he needs to leave. He didn't really say where he was going, and I wasn't really interested. At that point, I was very like, do you, sweetie, like, I'm out. Figure out your situation, but I don't want to be involved. So I'm very like blasé about the whole situation, because I think I had already decided that I was done with this dude. I subsequently blocked all of his numbers. That was actually another red flag. He had way too many numbers. Like, I feel like I should have known that he was a little bit shady in his dealings, because he had like 3 or 4 different numbers. I get back to work, I think the following morning, And what do you think I get? Another bunch of red roses. At this point, you know, I'm quite comfortable at work, but I just didn't like the fact that things in my relationship were going really badly, and I'm getting this huge like bouquet of flowers and it's looking like the guy is being romantic. I remember having a conversation with one of my colleagues and she was like, oh, like what's the occasion? And I had to almost sugarcoat what's going on because I did not want the people I worked with to know that I actually broke up with this guy because I'm under the impression that he's a criminal. Naturally, I knew he's the one that sent the flowers, so I unblocked the one number. I asked him, did you send me flowers? He's like, yes, I hope you like them. Bear in mind, this guy is still incognito. I don't know where he is, I don't know what he's doing, but he's out here sending me flowers to work. Like, no dude, I did not like the flowers. Like, you need to sort out your life. You and I are over. I can't do this anymore. I believe he came back and had sorted out his life to a certain extent, but I was still quite persistent about the breaking up thing. He did reach out to me. I remember just wishing him well, telling him that I personally can't be in this relationship anymore, but like all the best to him. Now, I remember this one day, maybe this was like 2 weeks after our breakup, we had a work function, and I remember after the whole thing, my work friend and I took an Uber together. It was going to drop me off first and then her afterwards. And while I'm in the car, I get a DM. This girl is like to me, hey, it is baby mama and he's in jail and he's asking for your number. Bear in mind, I had already broken up with this guy, so I was completely confused that, you know, he was reaching out to me. I'm such a wuss. Like, I don't want to be hearing that people are in prison and they need stuff from me. There was nothing I could possibly do for him. I eventually get home and I get a call from him. He's calling me from jail, but hey, I got arrested, this is what happened, and they have sent me to a prison in Durban. But he had been arrested for, you know, something. He was reaching out to me because I had contact with some people that he still, I don't know what he needed from them, but he needed something from certain individuals. Initially I was like, I don't want to be involved, I don't want to be giving anyone anything. If you're in jail, you're on your own. But shortly afterwards, because they were pestering me so much, because as soon as like I had that phone call, I blocked again. I felt a bit bad because I knew, okay, I'm probably the only person that can help him. So the baby mama reached out to me again and she was like, hey, do you have this person's contact? We're really trying to get hold of them. Coronavirus! Then I was like, you know what could I possibly gain or lose from helping these people out? Like, I'm not doing anything wrong, nothing illegal. I'm just offering a helping hand. I gave them the one person's number. I felt like I had been done dirty by life because here I meet this amazing guy. I find him perfect for me, and then the nigga has to be a criminal. I won't lie, I was very displeased by the situation, and I knew for a fact that it was just a little mishap in my life that happened, and unfortunately it had to happen that way. And it was a bit hard, you know, like trying to go back into my life as it was as a single person without him. I was so mad.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl.
I still had feelings for the person, and it felt like an injustice, like to me personally, that he had to just like go off and be Clyde without a Bonnie. But I was very okay with not being a ride or die. Like, that was not the path I was trying to take. I did not anticipate the possible love of my life being someone that could ever go to jail. And this happened in November. I believe he's still there, and now I've fully like divorced myself from any idea of him. But I was really sad. I was really heartbroken by the idea of someone you love just throwing away their life like that. But it was also a learning curve for me to read all of the red flags. It makes no sense to be naive when you are with someone, especially when you are planning the rest of your life with them. Rather be vigilant and aware. So yeah, that is my story. It was a little bit of a learning curve, I must say, and I never want to be in a situation like that again. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe.